What's going on, everybody? My name is Fake Thriller, and joining me today is Snoov603, and we are only 30 days from Battlefield 4. Now today, to kick off this event, we're going to talk about what brought us to Battlefield 3. We know Battlefield 3 is essentially winding down. Everybody's gearing up for the Battlefield 4 beta. So we're going to tell you how we initially found Battlefield 3. I'll let Snoov603 take over.
It's actually, we both pretty much have the same story. And essentially what it came down to was we're both pretty open-minded when it comes to new games, and we just started hearing about the hype surrounding Battlefield 3. So we started looking into it, we saw some gameplay footage, we were like, actually, that looks pretty good. And it really started to pique our interest. So we dived into it a little bit more. And it's actually funny because we went to our first gaming convention, which was PAX East in 2011, when Battlefield 3 originally came out. So this was in April or March, I forget now, but of 2011. And the Battlefield 3 was, it was there. There was a demo you could play. And we kind of saw it. We were like, haven't heard of that game before. And we just walked right on by it.
Well, it's not that we hadn't heard of it, but we definitely didn't care to wait in the line. We didn't get what the hype was.
Right. And it was one of those, we had actually been Call of Duty players leading up to that. We both got the jump with Call of Duty 4. I graduated college in 2007. Bought a brand new PS3 off a friend, and then, new to me, and then picked up COD 4, and that was our thing, and we just got tired with all the issues that were coming up over and over again in Call of Duty, so we were looking to branch out, what are the games we're to play, and then Battlefield 3 caught our eye, and as we dived into it a little bit more and more, we were like, okay, this is actually looking really promising for a good game to play. So we jumped into Battlefield Bad Company 2, which was our first Battlefield game that we had played. And it was enjoyable enough that we're like, you know what? I think we're going to jump into Battlefield 3. Everything looks promising enough that this should be a game that we can enjoy and really look forward to playing for quite a while.
But even then, we went to the midnight release, if you could call it that, at our local Walmart. And we were 2 of 3 people who showed up at midnight to get Battlefield 3. So it was, and a lot of people don't realize how big the Battlefield 3 community has grown over the last 2 years. And needless to say, I imagine Battlefield 4 midnight release parties are going to be pretty crazy all across the country or wherever you happen to live. So we took it home, and we played a few games. I remember the first game specifically was on Donovan Peak. You could go back and find that on our channel. It's Snoov's first impressions. I think he shows you the first game he had on Donovan Peak, and it's kind of neat and nostalgic to go back and look at it now. But back to the main point of this is we told ourselves that we would play whatever game was the most fun at the time. Like Snoop said, we were big into Call of Duty for a while. Again, if you go back on our channel, you can find a lot of Call of Duty videos. And Modern Warfare 3 was Battlefield 3's big competitor. And anyone who played Modern Warfare 3 might remember that it kind of was terrible. And,
we're using that term lightly here.
Yeah. So Battlefield 3 was the game to go to, and then it blew up into this huge sensation that we have now, leading up to Battlefield 4. And from then on, there was pretty much no looking back. Needless to say, we found a lot of success with our YouTube channel through Battlefield 3 that we never saw in Call of Duty. But simply put, Battlefield 3 was the better game to come out in 2011, and that's what kept us playing.
Yeah, and it was strictly the game. I know Chris just mentioned that, we found a lot of success with Battlefield 3, but that's not why we went to it. I mean, we didn't see, immediate overnight success with Battlefield 3. We went to it because it was just fucking fun, and it has been since then. There's so many different words I could use to explain it, but it was just way, way more engaging compared to everything else we had played. And that's what really got us into Battlefield 3. It really kind of opened our eyes and made us realize, holy shit, there is a whole other layer and depth of gaming that we have not really, and this is just within the FPS genre, but it was it was very eye-opening, and we're like, okay, we're gonna go into this because, oh my god, this is fucking awesome. And that's pretty much the gist of it.
So as many of you probably know who are watching this video, somewhere I should be putting a code word up on the screen so you could make note of it and then eventually tweet it to us later this week to enter yourselves into the drawing for all our prizes. And today I figured I'd make it easier on everyone, and I would point it out to you that the code word is going to be right here on the screen right now. Now, I won't be doing this again very often, so you're going to have to scan the videos yourselves to find where the code actually is. It'll be a different time every video and totally random. So that being said, what we'd like to see you guys do down in the comment section is let us know what brought you to Battlefield 3, or if you're coming here for Battlefield 4, what caught your eye for Battlefield 4? Have you been here the whole time? Are you veterans of Battlefield, or are you fresh off the ship looking for a great new game to play? And with that, guys, this is the end of the first video in our 30 days to Battlefield 4. A quick reminder, there are only 30 days until Battlefield 4. So we will see you guys in the next video.
For those that are fans of the Battlefield Friends show, as well as other shows by Hank and Jed and Johnny Ethko, you should head on over to their store and check out all of the awesome merchandise they have to offer. Hell, you can even have the Noobin Gang sing Happy Birthday to a Friend. It's all in the store, so head on over to take a look, or someone's going to throw ammo at your face.